Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher, Lindy Hewson, and this week's bulletin is brought to you by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest distributor of printable materials and consumables. Well, we've got news on an exciting innovation that comes from Australian envirotech startup Samsara Eco, which has raised $54 million in a Series A funding to scale infinite recycling, with plans to build its first plastic recycling facility and roll out its enzymatically recycled packaging in Woolworths stores in 2023. This step, Samsara says, will serve as a key milestone for its roadmap to recycling 1.5 million tonnes of plastic per annum by 2030. Samsara's technology uses enzymes to break plastic down to its core building blocks, regardless of color and state, which can then be used to recreate brand new virgin quality plastic over and over again, the company says. The capital raised will be used to fund Samsara's first commercial facility, which will facilitate the infinite recycling of 20,000 tonnes of plastic from 2024 per annum. Some funds will also go towards the growth of Samsara's engineering team and the development of its library of plastic-eating enzymes. Then, in an Australian first, plastics food packaging manufacturer Genfac Plastics has become the inaugural Australian Packaging Covenant signatory to emboss the Australasian recycling label logo on its takeaway food packaging range. Genfac says the inclusion of the ARL logo is a key step to see increasing quantities of polypropylene collected and recycled for retention in the productive economy. The logo, which will be prominently embossed on the side of the packaging, starting with its popular regular G750 takeaway container, will make it easy for consumers to understand recycling information and, of course, make the right choices at the point of disposal. Then on to finance news, and packaging giant Amcor saw its Australian flexibles business achieve strong growth in the first quarter of the new financial year, as the company achieved positive results overall, except in areas like China. Australia, India and Asia were cited as standout performers in the flexibles business. Flexibles overall achieved an adjusted EBIT of $353 million, which is 11% higher than the same quarter last year on a comparable constant currency basis, reflecting overall net sales growth, ongoing management of inflation and strong cost performance, the company said. Then we congratulate Brisbane-based cardboard packaging manufacturer Pakko as it celebrates its 5th birthday this week, marking the milestone by recognizing the growth and achievements made by the business to date. Founder and CEO Nina Nguyen told PKN it is a privilege to be part of an industry that provides employment opportunities, innovation, and raises the profile of manufacturing in Australia. Our congratulations also go to BioPak, which has been awarded the 2022 Excellence in Emissions Reduction through Product Stewardship for Compost Connect, its not-for-profit initiative and national composting network. The award recognizes the Product Stewardship Initiative, which connects food service businesses and individuals to composters and certified compostable packaging suppliers like BioPak, so that their food waste and compostable packaging can be returned to nutrient soil. Then on to some news from brands, and Hulsbosch, design agency Hulsbosch, has led a strategic packaging redesign on the Kleenex facial tissues brand range for Kimberly-Clark Australia. The agency explains that this design has been evolved to amplify the brand's personality by looking at fashion trends. Tissues and box packaging on the new range are Forest Stewardship Council certified, which is part of Kimberly-Clark's annual sustainability report. This week, we also saw the New South Wales ban on additional single-use plastic items come into play, with supermarket giant Aldi welcoming the ban, saying that finding sustainable alternatives for packaging has always been important to Aldi. And with a strong focus on tackling plastics, Aldi is supportive of the meeting of environment ministers to work with the private sector to reduce waste. Lastly, before I sign off, a reminder of 2 events we're putting on in Melbourne next week. Firstly, the Print 21 and PKN Packaging News live event on 9 November, which is themed Amplify and Engage and focuses on how brands can use the latest digital printing technologies for their packaging to boost their connection with consumers. And then the following day, on the 10th of November, PKN's Women in Packaging Forum will take place. It is themed Champions of Change, Women Walking the Talk, and features a stellar cast of women change makers from our industry. These tickets for these events are available from packagingnews.com.au. Just check out each event under the event listings, where you will also find on the website all the stories that we have featured this week. Well, that's it from me, Lindy Hewson, signing off. Once again, thank you for watching.